Warriors, welcome back to Gods of Alliance. If you're here, it means you want power, knowledge, and control over the battlefield. This is not luck. This is strategy. Let's break the game together. Today, we finally have the first real information about EVA, the brand new marksman joining the Progress faction. She arrives next week with the beginning of the new Fields of Tomorrow season. And from the information officially revealed so far, EVA already looks like a hero with enormous offensive potential, especially for teams built around marksmen. So today, let's take a first look at EVA, her skills, her role, her synergies, her new skin, her upcoming relic, and everything we officially know before her release. Let's get started. EVA is an agility-based marksman. She belongs to the Progress faction, and she fights from the back line. But the most interesting thing about EVA is that she isn't designed only to deal damage herself. A major part of her kit is built around other marksmen, and that could create some very interesting possibilities. Let's start with her first skill, Impossible Shot. EVA aims for 3 seconds before firing at the nearest enemy. The attack deals physical damage, plus additional physical damage equal to 25% of the target's maximum health. And that immediately makes this skill extremely interesting against tanks. The charging time means the attack isn't instant, but if EVA successfully fires it, percentage-based damage against maximum health could become extremely dangerous against heroes relying on enormous health pools. Her second skill is Focusing Scope. EVA attacks the farthest enemy and applies the marked effect for 9 seconds. While that mark is active, the target receives a portion of the damage dealt by EVA and allied marksmen to other heroes. And this is where we begin to understand her identity. EVA isn't simply attacking whatever stands in front of her. She can create pressure against the back line, while the rest of the battle continues somewhere else. And because this mechanic also works with allied marksmen, team composition becomes extremely important. Her third skill is Piercing Shot. This one is much simpler. EVA aims and fires at all enemies in front of her, a powerful physical attack designed to hit multiple opponents. But then we reach the skill that could potentially define EVA, Marksman Unity. This increases the damage dealt by EVA and all allied marksmen, and the bonus scales depending on the distance to the target. The farther away the target is, the higher the damage becomes, with the bonus potentially reaching up to 400% of the original damage. And, importantly, the distance is calculated separately for every marksman. This immediately creates some very interesting possibilities, because EVA isn't simply another marksman entering the game. She could become an amplifier for the entire class. And according to the official information, she can potentially work with all marksmen. But there are already some interesting examples. Julius and Nebula can be particularly useful around EVA in Progress compositions, while heroes such as Ginger can naturally benefit from EVA's marksman synergy. And we also have other possibilities outside a pure Progress setup. That means I don't think we should look at EVA as a hero with only one predefined team. There could be many combinations to test once she becomes available, especially because her targeting mechanics make her dangerous at both extremes of the battlefield. The nearest enemies can suffer from her maximum health-based damage, while distant enemies can become priority targets through Focusing Scope. And that gives EVA a very interesting offensive identity. We also have some additional development information already available. EVA uses agility as her main stat. Her glyphs include physical attack, armor penetration, critical hit chance, health, and agility. Her artifact book provides critical hit chance and armor penetration. And her first talisman brings agility and armor penetration. So even before seeing her final performance in real battles, the direction is very clear. EVA is being built to hit hard, very hard. Now let's talk about her new Singularity Skin. Visually, I really like what they've done here. The white and gold futuristic design fits perfectly with Fields of Tomorrow and the Progress theme. And EVA isn't alone. Nebula, Ginger, and Polaris are also receiving new Singularity skins during the season. However, we still don't know the stats these new skins will provide. So for now, we can appreciate the design. But we'll have to wait before judging their actual impact on each hero. And the same applies to the new relics. 2 new relics are scheduled during Fields of Tomorrow. Nebula receives hers first, followed by EVA later in the season. But again, their stats and effects have not yet been officially revealed, and EVA's relic could be particularly important because depending on what it adds to her existing mechanics, it could significantly change her damage, her marksman synergy, or even the teams we eventually build around her. So we'll analyze that properly when the complete information becomes available. For now, what do I think about EVA? She looks extremely interesting. The percentage-based damage against nearby targets is already dangerous. Her ability to pressure distant enemies gives her another dimension. But Marksman Unity is what really catches my attention. A hero capable of increasing not only her own damage, but the damage of allied marksmen based on distance, could create completely new offensive combinations. But warriors, these are still our first impressions. Numbers on paper are one thing, real battles are another. We need to see her timings, her survivability, how consistently she can execute impossible shot, how her marksman interactions actually perform, and most importantly, which teams can truly maximize her potential. And you can be absolutely sure we'll be testing all of it. So now, I want to hear from you. What do you think about EVA? Which marksman would you immediately test alongside her? And do you think she has what it takes to change the Progress meta? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this first look, leave a like, subscribe to Gods of Alliance, and turn on notifications, because as soon as we know more about EVA, her relic, her skin, and Fields of Tomorrow, we'll break everything down together. Warriors, this is how we play the game. Not randomly, not blindly, with knowledge, with precision, with control. We don't build randomly. We build with intention. Master the mechanics. Control the fight. Let's break the game together.